Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A little feedback there. Okay. All right. So today we are jumping in the CRJ700 by Aerosoft in the American Eagle Airlines. Now, we spent some time with this aircraft off stream, getting used to it. It's very complex. Very old. It's an older aircraft, and a couple things like no autopilot. Well, sorry, no, what you call it, auto throttle. Um, Little things like that is a little confusing, or not used to when you're flying Airbuses and Boeings and different things like that. So of course there's autopilot. We reiterate, and it's just the way it works is just completely different. Reminds me of flying the Dash 8 when I used to fly those planes in FSX. Planes like that I haven't flown in a long time because I haven't really had those planes in X-plane when I moved over there. So we're jumping into another payware aircraft that's very sophisticated and unique and unusual. So it's going to be exciting. We did a lot of test flights up and down, a lot of different things. We wanted to get a lot of things fixed. We wanted to wait till Microsoft brought out their latest update, fixing performance and FPS, because with this plane does utilize more uh, processing power than even the Airbus A320 with fly-by-wire. That thing takes generally a lot more frames than other aircrafts that came with the sim, but this plane even uses more. So I get like 7 frames less, 7 to 8 frames less in the cockpit in this plane, and then I get about 10 frames less outside or something. But right now at this default airport, we're doing pretty good on frames. Obviously, aircraft is off and everything. This is a default Detroit. Okay, so we're gonna be flying from this default. We don't have any. There's no. I don't think there's any airports made for this sim yet. Any Detroit airport payware or freeware. So we're just gonna use this one. This one actually looks good. The lines look good on the ground. I don't know if they updated something with that. I don't think so. But this one actually has all the proper lines and taxiways where other default airports that came with the airport is very bad, where there's no lines, the jetways don't line up, they don't come to your plane, you don't know where to park. This one looks pretty good, gotta admit, for a default. Buildings are obviously generic. Um, in any case, we're going to be heading to the FS Dream Team Payware Chicago. So we'll be heading to a Payware airport nevertheless. I just wanted to, I want to make my flights a little bit more realistic, and we're gonna try to do flights that this aircraft does. So I think this flight is done by a CRJ900, I think, to be exact, but we're trying to make it work. Um, Obviously, over in the UK, they probably use this thing a lot more, and this flight is usually done by SkyWest, not American. So little things we're going to change, and we're going to, of course, do some island hops and all those other things, fly normal routes we normally do. I just wanted to do a little more realistic flight for this first one. Okay, so aircraft is the jetway is connected. We have the ground power connected. All this stuff can be controlled from the flight bag, electronic flight bag, and we just need a. I never tested simulating the putting the food and drinks and stuff like that on the aircraft. So we're gonna try that. So let's jump in for the first time, shall we? Okay, so here we are inside the aircraft. I know you guys have seen plenty of other streamers or videos and stuff with this aircraft, so you know what it looks like. It's very well modeled, detailed. I love the textures. It's just amazing. It really gives the aura of a payware. So you could tell the difference between a default for sure. And then it comes with this electronic flight bag. It's amazing. Lets you do a lot of things. Um, uh, you know, Changing different settings here and stuff like that fly by wire allowed you to do in the A320 mod. So all these things are pretty cool. Opening the doors, you could see here. Ground power, it's saying removed. Wheel chocks are in place. So I think because I clicked it several times, or I think I changed my aircraft state when I was testing some stuff. So whatever, the ground power is obviously there, and we're connected to it. Well, let's turn on the battery. Oh, well, I guess not. No ground power is available. It shows that it's there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click it. That's connected. Let's see what it does. It's probably gonna go away. Let's see if it comes back. Let's see here. Okay, now it's shown available. So the truck is just not synced with it, which is fine. As long as it's available, we're good. So let's turn that on, DC, and available. Something in the way of my mouse. I think this is in the way of my mouse, maybe. I have to adjust that view. All right, so now we're in use there. Okay, and we have power. Clear our master cautions. So this aircraft has a ton of knobs. Everything works. It's pretty cool. So we just have to go through it slowly, make sure we don't forget anything. You know, even go through our checklist, make sure everything is good. Okay, so we do have our doors open. Let's verify that. And with the steps obviously coming down as a door, but we do have the railings down because we're at the jetway. And let's just see if we could contact ground here. This is Detroit Metro and ground services. Let's call fuel supply. Yeah, let's see if we do it again. No, it's just not available. Okay, and then let's call for, let's see if this works. Let's see how this thing works. So this plane, I haven't tested catering in this plane just yet. Let's see where he goes. If he comes to the front door, obviously, if it opens, he's going through my wing. Good job. All right. So while he's doing that, we'll set up some other things here. All right, so we already put in our fuel. So we have 66 passengers on board. We have in our cargo up front, 1070 pounds up front, 1825, and then fuel 11,162 pounds of fuel. We have everything here, obviously in pounds. I like to use pounds, not kilograms, and you could change that in this menu right here in options. Now, according to this, our payload is 15,105, and our ZFW 62,300. Let's verify that here. Should have been around, I guess that's MZFW. So ZFW CG 60,854. And let me see something here. Payload. Okay. Now, where our CG's Mach is going to be 19.5%, and our trim, when we set it, the takeoff trim is going to be 7.2. Dry runways conditions right now, takeoff flaps 8, and we're going to set this here a little bit, but this is already here. We could send all straight to our MCDU. And then we have our checklist, and we're going to, go through all that stuff. Let's see what's going on outside. So I don't see the door open or anything. I mean, I could open the door for him. I mean, maybe he already finished. So he probably already opened the door and closed the door. That was kind of fast, but it's fine. You could see up here, shoot through the wing again. Whoa, he didn't go through the wing. Awesome, good job. You saw it that time. So up here you could see to the top, current altitude, I guess, if that's ground level. Passengers is 0 right now. We're not boarding just yet. So we're gonna start boarding here a little bit. Let's make sure the aircraft is completely set up. We did our test and all that good stuff, and we could go ahead and get out of here and get the APU started up. All the other things we have to go through. Hydraulics are off. We're going to turn on our nav light. We'll go ahead and turn on the logo light as well. Hydraulics are off for now. Passenger signs will leave off for now. And all of our landing lights and different things like that. We'll put this on. It's going to probably be on auto. Recycling air. Yeah, we're going to leave that off for now. I guess once we start the APU, we could turn this on. We'll leave this off for now. And we're not setting any cabin pressure just yet, landing cabin pressure. And everything else is good. All right. And this is where we start the engines. This is where we start the APUs. So just getting more familiar with that. And here we have our ECAMs and our MCDU. And down here, one thing we have to set up with this aircraft is our throttle. So we got that figured out. It's pretty nice because I have my detents where exactly I know where my climb position is, idle, toga, and max by just putting it in a specific position on my throttle. So that's amazing. I actually need to see if the Airbus has that, because Airbus, I just try to guess where to put my throttle to know where I'm in, climb, throttle climb or whatever, and I have to look down and move it slowly. With this, I already know it's going to be perfect because so you know where it is, page 2 on the options, and you calibrate your throttle. So that's where we did it, and you could tell it exactly where to set your idle, everything. I don't want to click on it because I feel like it messes up my throttle if you go in there. Let me make sure it works. See, my throttles are moving right now. It does something weird when you go to that page. It looks like it's a bug. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back into that and calibrate. I'm just gonna click. Let's see here. It shows it's moving. I'm gonna click OK and see if that fixes that problem. I just hope once we start up the aircraft, I feel like I had to do this last time. I had to go default and to fix it. No errors. And it shows that it's correct, but like I said, when I go into this page, it does weird stuff. Maybe I have to save option. Exit. So throttle should be moving even with the aircraft off. So if anything, we'll go to default if it doesn't work when we start the engines. That should fix it. That fixed it last time, so I'm not too worried about continuing and my throttles aren't moving. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through everything here. Got the MFD panel up here, and everything is good there. We're on FMS mode right now. These ref speeds are already there, but that's not the correct V speed. Let's go ahead and align this thing. I forgot this thing takes realistic alignment, so it takes a while. So let's go ahead and go. It's down here to the very bottom. Nav. Okay. And we leave off all these trims. Yaw dampers is off. All that good stuff for now. Standby. And put us in test mode here. Let's go to the MCDU. I'm forgetting my keys here. Haven't flown in a while. All right, let's position the aircraft and get this moving. KDTW. All right, we're gonna pull those coordinates, drop them in here. Okay, so like I said, the yeah, well, I think it didn't save my setting. Let's see here. I think I went to default. Hold up. All right, so it instantly aligned. Let's put it back to realistic for the next flight, whatever. Everything else saves, but every time I change something, like the aircraft state, this goes back to instance. So I'm gonna click save again. I wish there was a highlight. It doesn't highlight. So is it working? Maybe. Who knows? And yeah, whatever. Okay, so back to aircraft. We'll keep it on performance for now. Okay, our origin doesn't stay down there once you put it in for the position. So we have to type it again. KDTW. And we're going to go to chord, KORD. Okay. Execute that. And then departure. Let's check the winds right now. Winds are currently, that completely changed. I believe they were variable before. 120 at 4. Let me look at my charts here to see what runways. Complete different runway change here. So looks like we're going to stay on the same runway. 22 left. Okay, so next page. And let's verify that 22 left runway. And our route says Kalen 2. And smooth is a transition. And then we're going to execute that. And I love how this MCDU works so smooth. David Stuckett says, how are you? Thank you very much. Welcome back. For anyone who's new to the stream, thank you for watching the Leo Ryan stream, and as we're learning this, semi-learning this aircraft, and haven't flown in a while, so it's a lot we have to catch up on, right? Okay, so Kalen 2 and Smooth is in, and then we're gonna do arrivals. Pretty simple route. I try to find a little bit more complicated route so I could do more typing and stuff, and practicing. But this one, there's all simple routes. So the arrival is gonna be into windy 2. Let's check the winds in Chicago right now. And the winds are, whoa, it's actually pretty high. 150 at 16, gusting at 24. So we originally set up for runway 10. So let's see if that's still a good runway. I think that's still the best runway. So runway 10 center is what we're going to do. That's furthest away from the tower. And okay, so we're going to do next page. Not Watson. I remember Watson. Watson. And let's see if there's vectors. Okay, so we'll select Smooth again. The transition. And let's execute that. Okay. Next page on the flight plan. It reminds me of Boeing a little bit. We have discontinue. Let's go to legs. All right, so we have SAMs going down. Okay, I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry about that. I'm so used to the Boeing positioning for stuff. Okay, so we have all these things here. We have a discontinuity. We don't have ATC online, so we'll reconnect that discontinuity. Let's start over the flight plan page. We'll walk through, and then we'll do our performance after. Okay, so flight plan page. Everything looks good. No disconnects or anything like that. By the way, if you need to, change the range, you would think you would put the knob here or something, but nope. Let's put it all the way to the left. So to change the range, you just flip, this. Now this changes plan mode and different things like that. So let's go. What are we? We're at nav plan mode. We're gonna zoom out. Okay, and I love that this thing has all the data where we should be at, below 7,000 at SAMs, all that good stuff. Everything is plotting out pretty good. So next waypoint, and let's walk through it. And okay, Kaylin, continue. Let's see what happened there. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's zoom out a lot. See what's going on. Did we go beyond the flight plan? Let's go previous. Smooth. Huh, that's weird. It's not showing, it's not disconnected, but it's showing it's disconnected. Next page. Oh, there is a discontinuity. I thought I cleared the, okay. So there's 2 smooths. I think that's what it looks like. Let's go ahead and move this smooth down. And yes, we do have 2 smooths. What we'll do is we'll go to this one. It doesn't like that. Let's cancel that. And let's get rid of this smooth with wind. And then we'll go back to the previous page and move smooth down. And it's still there. Let's cancel that. All right, let me do this again. So I'm going to get rid of smooth with wind and execute it. I think that's what I need to do. And then I'm going to go and take wind back to the previous page and drop it in here. All right, execute. Okay, see? Reminds me of Boeing. I love it. It's way easier than how Airbus is. And good afternoon to anyone else who's joining us. Thank you for watching, man. Click that thumbs up, like button, be notified the next time. Click the like button and then click subscribe, be notified the next time we're flying. We're going to do this one flight, and then we'll see how much time we have, and maybe we might do another flight. Okay, so let's walk through this again. MFD, advance, and then you go next, 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 and everything else we saw was good. And cross this. Smooth is now connected to wind. Boom, right? And then we have to come all the way around and U-turn into 10C. So we're coming from, we're going westbound, and then we have to come around and go to 10C. So we're going to go, where's next? Next. We got to click it. And into the runway. And about above 4,000, 2,300 here. And then we touch down into Chicago for the first, and guys, this is going to be my first time landing in Chicago in the simulator, in MS2020. I've flown there several times in FSX, I used to fly there a lot on FSX, and X-Plane I didn't fly much because my frames were always bad in X-Plane in that area. And I didn't have this high-powered computer that I have now in X-Plane. While I've never used X-Plane since I've had my nice fast computer. So, you know, it is what it is. All right, we can zoom in all the way. Everything is good. Okay. Let me see something here. I'm going to switch this. Let's switch off of FMS mode a second here. Let me see something. Let me see if this. I do VOR. Okay, yeah. Just want to make sure. Okay, so what we should have been doing in the first place, since we did all of that, we haven't started boarding the passengers. We could do instant board, but let's see how long it takes first. Let's board the passengers, and let's see how long it takes. And let's get the baggage out. Let's see. I think I could do it from the MCDU. Sorry, from the electronic flight bag. Let's see here. I don't know if I could. I think I could open the door, but let's see. Aft cargo. Oh, let's brighten the cabin lights to max. Okay, let's max that right there. Boom. Cabin lights are on. Let's go ahead and actually turn on the passenger seatbelt signs. They should have already been on, and seatbelt signs on. Emergency lights to arm. Okay, and fuel has already been started up, and everything is already been loaded up. Use my correct words here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start up the APU. We're gonna turn our fuel pumps here, and we're gonna go ahead and click. Let's make sure our beacon light is on first. And we're going to click power fuel first. Okay, so APU SOV open, and then the bleeds SD. All right, so let's go ahead and jump back up here and start APU. And you can see the APU is starting up. Okay, now let's go ahead and do this cargo thing. I'm just going to go ahead and use the ATC, request baggage. Let's see if they open the door automatically. If not, I will open the door. Where did they go? In the back, right? They went under the plane. Huh. All right, buddy. Okay. Let's see what happens. All right, APU is starting up. You can hear it. All righty, guy. You do your thing. All right, passengers are board. We have 19 passengers on board so far out of 66. Let's see what he has. I don't think he wants to put in my baggage. Oh, wow. We'll see. Yeah, okay. Cargo doors is now open. All right, looks great. He just had a little trouble. And wham! There's a big accident. All right. Let's see, everything else here is good. Yeah, all right, you do your thing, guys. Let's watch some bags go in a little bit here. Yeah. Oh wow, nice distance. Huh, at least it's lined up, right? Could be worse. Nice view there. Okay, let's deal with the performance now. Let's basically, we already set payload in simulator. We're gonna let's do performance first down here. We already copied performance into the, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here, right? I gotta remember my stuff. Performance. All right, so we don't have anything in here yet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just go straight to Just copying the performance into the FMS. All right, and then we're gonna jump back down, and just like that, we're done. Okay. Now we're gonna put in our cruising altitude, and that's gonna be flight level 280. So FL, you gotta put in FL, else it won't do it, or you gotta put in the full 28,000 FL 280, and we're gonna put in any alternate cruise altitude. Okay, execute that. Now set up. Yes, transitional altitude is 18,000. Let's see. Okay. And then let's see. Right now, our VRF speeds are probably incorrect. Yeah, they're just, I guess that's how it looks default. I don't know. And then we're going to go ahead and say set all and look back over, and boom, we've got our VRF speeds. So V2, 143, V1, 13, it's down up. So 134, 134, 143 on V2. Okay, so our route is in, our performance is in. Let's check our altimeter. Let me review this airport's traffic. So most likely we are parked. Let's see here. I think we're going to be taxiing to the runway via Yankee. We're going to go U to Yankee. Okay. And then what else we got here? We need to put in our ISA or our winds. Oh, we could put that in. All right, so let me put that in. Should be on this page. Let's see where this would be. Guess we don't have to put it in here. Set plan. No. Okay, we're good. We've got all the information in. Okay, there it is. Cruise winds. Now I got to put it in correctly. Let's see here. ISA dev plus 32. Let's see if I could just plus 1. Oh. Oh. No. Let's see. Okay, so let's go minus 33. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted. Plus, I'm just winging it here. All right, it's definitely not doing what I wanted to do, and it's definitely messing it up. Let's see if I could clear that. Okay, did I clear it? Next page. Okay. VNav. Next. VPA. Okay, legs. All right, everything is good there. Just going through all this, make sure everything is good. Set plan, departure. Hold. Performance. Okay, so it's back to 32. And let me see if I can put in the winds here. So the winds are 84. I just got to know how to put it in. So it's M84. I think you put it in here. Okay, I got that right. Okay, passengers are almost finished boarding. 659 passengers on board and 66 total. Okay. I'm going to give my welcome. All right, so I'm going to move this here.
Welcome aboard American Airlines. Please place your carry-on items in an overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you.
Yeah, I don't want that one. Let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and utilize the APU power. Should be in use. It's on auto. And let's see if we break something here. Okay, let me see. Air conditioning we could turn on. I'm going to remove. It says available. Hold up. Give me 1 second. I'm just brushing up on something here. Hey, what's up, Alana? Ivan, Vlogs, DJ Chop Shotter, how are you? Welcome, guys. Let me just double check something here. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, so okay, so aircraft is clear. We still have our chocks on. Jetway still connected. Air passengers have finished boarding. Let's go ahead and remove this. You can see this is the amount of seats being taken. And symbol signs is on. And let's minimize this and clear that out the way. Let's jump back inside. Okay, let's jump over here. Okay, remove that. All right, so it's no longer available. And clearly our aircraft is still on. So yeah, I was just confused a little bit about if there's a switch I need to switch, but they're all on auto. So if it's available, it's working. See, this is coming now. So it's unsynced incorrectly. So yeah, it's whatever. It says request power supply, but it's coming to the plane when we disconnected it. So the only thing I can do is like a quick do that and then have it go away. Let's see. I just double clicked it and it's coming back. It's fine. Whatever. Because it's just not synced correctly. It's reversed. Okay, so let's get ready for pushback here. Passengers are boarded. All right, logo light is on, beacon and nav light is on. Let's go ahead. We're on VATSIM. We do not have air traffic control online, but we're gonna go ahead and announce that we're gonna be pushing back here. These lights are on, seatbelt signs, everything is good, and fuel pumps are on. APU is running. Let's go ahead and turn on the windshield to low. Okay, hydraulics. Okay, and we'll leave these lights off. All right, we're going to put on our frequency. So we're going to click here, and we're going to change to 122.8. Let's see if I could do it from this angle. We got to get the bigger arrow. Yeah, wrong way. 122.8. And I guess you click here. That was a confusing thing. I had to learn that just recently. All right, so we're on the Unicom. So we should be on Unicom and VATSIM. Let's go ahead and let's announce Detroit traffic. American 3539 pushing back here at the gate. Bravo 69 will be taxiing to runway 22 left for departure here via Yankee in Shirley. Okay, let's go ahead and remove the jetway um, and close the main doors. All right, let's close the main doors first. See if the jetway removes on its own. I don't think so. Okay, and I'm going to click remove the jetway. And the jetway doesn't want to remove. All right, jetway. Okay. All right, do your thing. Are you? Oh, now it's come back. Okay, let's do it again. Some signal wasn't going through here using my pushback helper app. Okay, now jetway's removed. Let's go ahead and remove wheel chocks. All right, now the ground power is going to go away. I hope. Just showed it as not even available. Whatever, we'll leave him there. And everything else should be closed. Cargo door shows us closed. Let's verify that because I see something under there. What does that look open? Okay. What is going on there? Open. That is definitely open, right, guys? All right. Having a little weird bugs here. Service door is closed. I think our ground services screwed up our door. We can't fly with a closed with an open door. That thing looks like it's broken. Wow. Let's see something here. Request baggage again and see what happens. So just some little tricky door issues we're having right now. Even our rear door is closed, is open. Ground air cart. Oh, I'm just clicking the wrong door. Is that what it is? Ah. Okay. I'm clicking the wrong door the whole time. Sorry about that. Let's see. Okay. All right, ground guy, get away. Go away, guy. All right, bye. Okay, sorry about that. Just clicking the wrong door. Let's get ready for pushback here. Go ahead and call up the tug.
Welcome aboard American Airlines Flight 20. We ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors located throughout the cabin for a brief safety message about aircraft. Your attention, please.
All right. Yaw dampers, stab trim, and Mac trim.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for your attention. It's time to get you ready for takeoff. We know you have lots of choices, so thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline. Now, if you'll just follow along with me, we'll be on our way.
Okay, everything else seems okay.
Welcome aboard. Before we depart, here are some important safety instructions. First things first, let's buckle those belts. Insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. To open, simply lift on the top of the buckle.
If you're seated in a premium cabin and your seat is also equipped with a shoulder belt, fasten the belt by attaching it to the buckle until you hear it click. If you're seated in a premium cabin and your seat is equipped with a push button, insert the metal fitting into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten. Then fasten the shoulder belt by attaching it to the buckle.
All right, let's switch back to 122.8.
Simply press on the button. The shoulder belt must be worn during taxi, takeoff, and landing.
And remember,
Turning kind of slow. Let's use our scroller. Turn that down a little bit.
To get us on our
Let's
way,
actually turn
make
it
sure
down
your seat
here.
is up, all electronic devices are put away, and your tray table is stowed.
Let's turn this
If
back
you have
up.
a carry-on, push it all
Okay.
over the seat in front
All right,
of
1
you.
to 2.8.
Place it in the overhead bin. If you have a handheld device, please switch it to airplane mode now. You'll find our full electronic device policy in the back of your American Way. U.S. law prohibits smoking, including electronic cigarettes, at any time. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying smoke detectors in the laboratories may result in a fine. U.S. law requires all to comply with lighted and posted signs and crew member instructions.
Now let's review the safety card. Please pay
I don't know how that
attention,
changed.
and before you know it, we'll be off.
All exits on this airplane are clearly marked. Take a moment moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you.
All right, so one other thing, that screen changed for
All
us.
exits have evacuation slides to use in an emergency.
I don't think it has anything to do with
Remember
that.
to jump onto the slide and move away from the airplane.
Right, director on. All right, let's go ahead and start pushback.
You'll find the exact location on your safety card.
Brakes off.
This aircraft is designed with escape lighting on or near the floor. A sign will indicate you have reached your exit.
And we're going to push back towards
escape path lighting will appear.
the left side.
Follow the lights until you've reached your exit. Leave all carry-ons behind. Just head quickly and safely to the nearest exit. And don't forget, it may be behind you.
Now, if the airplane loses pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. While remaining seated with your seatbelt fastened, hold down on the mask or the red streamer to extend the tubing. The yellow cup goes over your nose and mouth like so, then slip the band over your head to secure the mask to your face. The band adjusts automatically. Normal breathing will start the flow of oxygen. And remember to always put your own mask on first before helping others. Life vests are located either under, next to, or between your seat. To remove the vest, pull the tab or compartment handle to break the seal. For help locating them, see your safety card. Remove the vest from the package like this.
All right, we're going to start the engines once we has completed pushback.
Attach the buckle and pull tight. Once outside, pull the tab to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube on the side.
And the only thing we have to figure out is how to get back our map.
If necessary, an infant life vest will be distributed by a flight attendant. The safety card shows how to use it.
The crew will now be coming around.
All right, nice smooth pushback.
After takeoff, we'll be back with more information.
And we're about to stop pushback here. Let's go
As always,
straight.
Because great is what we're going for.
Yeah, we can straighten up a little bit. Yep. Straight. And stop. Okay, brakes on.
So please make sure that your seat backs are
Okay, let's remove the tug.
Your tray tables are stowed.
All right, it's time to start the engines.
And your cell phones are in airplane mode for our departure. We appreciate your cooperation.
All right, we're going to start the right engine first. Engine start. All right, we're going to wait till it gets to 20%. And then we're going to, let's put our mouse over here so we could do this correctly because it's a little tricky. Okay, we're past 20. I'm going to flip this and move this up. All right, right engine is starting. All right, while that's doing that, let me just figure out this page here. Let me see, it's also Alt. Okay, there's a way to zoom into this. Oh, there we go. So you just have to hold the Alt button and then click on the screen and you could get this open. So let's try it here. Okay, let me see if I resize it, if it saves. And if I move it, and let's exit it, and let's do it again, and it doesn't save it. You have to resize it again. All right, altimeter is 3006. Let's go ahead and set that. Barrow. Okay, that engine has started. Okay, my throttle is working. I just wanted to verify. All right, let's go ahead and start the next engine on the left. Engine start. Let's wait till we hit 20 on the N2. All right, so only thing we need to figure out, like I said, is this screen, getting that back. And it happened when we clicked something down here, I believe. I don't remember switching it. It must have been something I flipped while turning like my view, and then I realized type thing that happens. All right, let's continue to start the engine here. And there we go. Put it in idle, and engine is starting up on the left. Okay. I got anti-ice here if we need cabbing. So this is what he did. He clicked here. You could right click. Let's see here. Alt. No. Why does it not do it for that screen? Maybe because I'm the view I'm in. Hold Alt. Oh, it's right Alt. Okay. And we'll set our trim 7.2. Let's verify that. Okay. And we'll set our cabin landing pressure later on. Let's see if we could actually figure that out right now. Elevation is 680 feet in Chicago. Let's just do that right now. All right, so trim is set. Everything else is in the center, rudder, aileron, and 680. Sorry, I'm moving a little slow today, guys. I'm just haven't flown in a while, and it's a new plane, so I'm being very careful. Okay, and APU is still running. We're running off of boat engine power right now. Let's make this smaller. Okay, so we're good on that. So let's stop the APU. All right, recycling fan on. Seatbelts, no smoke inside. APU gonna open. Okay. Okay. I think we're all good. Just this screen and we're ready to roll. Radar is off. So I turned off some type of radar. Is it? I don't think it's that. That's the first thing I changed. Gain. What did I touch? Avionics fan, display fan. Has nothing to do with that. This is working. Air data. I don't think it has anything to do with this stuff. ECAS. Let me see if I can zoom out and change this stuff while I'm looking. Now my spoilers move. Sorry guys, just trying to figure out this thing. Let's put it back to... Nothing is changing with this stuff. Okay, and back to normal. So I did not change anything down there. Let's check over here. I know it has this, this, and this. Interesting. That's pretty cool, the reflection. Checklist. Flight deck door. Let's lock it. And where is it? The only thing I did was a stab trim, mock, and yaw damper, but I don't think that has anything to do with that. Nope. Turn it back on. That's the only things I flipped. If anybody knows, let me know. What did I touch? Flight detection, fireworks monitor. All right, let's turn on our taxi lights. What did we touch here, guys? It's on map. It says on map. Weird. Arches, legs. Doesn't even... It's like it's changed how it looks. I need to be able to see this. Is it the nav source? FMS. Woof. Reverser's off. That's fine. There's nothing else I see that controls that. That's weird. All right. ATC. We're just gonna go. $45.05 as I normally do. Alt. Okay, whatever. All right, guys, we are stuck here. Okay, so we know how to change these. Door page, all of that stuff. All doors green. Nice. Okay, so we know those pages. Ident, DME, page 2. I don't know if something broke or we clicked something. FMS1 act procedures. Reserve extra. What could do that? That we did. Let's see. See, there's something over here I'm not seeing. Oh, that's where the wipers are. Display. Da, 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 da. Traffic. All right, I'm gonna have to call up a lifeline here. Give me 1 second, because we are stuck here. Makes no sense. We didn't touch anything down here. I reset it. Does this actually work? Nice. Skycam. What is wrong with you thing? Let me see if I click something in here. Flight plan program. Status. Oh, what the hell? Bro. So it's something here. Oh, it moved? Or it's on the right side. Okay, hold on. So let me see. Something in here. Let's see. Ah, there it is. What the heck? So it was just a page. That whole thing held up our time. MFD data. I don't remember clicking it, but apparently we did. Good job. All right. Yeah, we wasted like 10 minutes of our life with that. And our stream. Thank you very much. Okay. Brakes are off. And let's go ahead and get out of here. Now we changed so much other things. I want other things back to where they were now. Like that PF, I don't want that up there. I want that. Okay, there we go. All right, APU is off. Let's get out of here. Sorry about that delay, guys. Taxi lights are on. Taxiing to runway 22 left for American 3539. Yes, yes, yes. We are running to get out of here. All right, let's set flaps. And 8 degrees, 2 notches. All right, so we're taxiing via Delta, Quebec, and then we're heading to Yankee. I take this one here. Frames are okay. All right, we are rolling. Frames are choppy, looks like in the stream. Let's see how the stream quality is doing. Should be fine. I don't know why it's choppy when I'm looking at it. The wheel doesn't look like it's turning. That's weird. Animation. All right, watch out for traffic. Everything is good. Everything is good in traffic over there. Let's continue here on Yankee to the right. All right, we're about to cross a runway. Cross runway 27 right on Yankee for American 3539. All right, we're good to go. Let's So make sure we know the center line of this plane. Let's see here. This is on the center right now. And that's about this caution sign, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. So we could use this as a reference to know where the center is. Let's continue taxiing. A little bit more power. I assure you, our departure and everything should be much better. And we'll handle this plane pretty well. Just little things like knobs and stuff like that. Switching. I don't know, switching to the flight plan page. I thought that it would get rid of that screen, but I guess you have to click that specific button. Because even if you do other stuff here, it doesn't change that. It's not reflective to that. So you have to click that again. So I guess we clicked that button, didn't realize. Or we clicked it and then it wasn't looking at it at the time we clicked it. So we didn't realize something changed. All right, I'm going to set the speed to 196. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and set it straight to 245. All right, let's see. Little break there. All right, so we're taxiing at 18 knots. Bring back the power a little bit because we have to use the brakes a lot. All right, we're coming into the end. Bring this over here off that page. All right, let's turn on the lights. Taxi lights are on. Strobe, wing. As we're coming up to the runway. Overhead is good. MFD is good. Stay in the center here. Go for mode C. Actually, let's turn off C. All right, so we're coming to end of the taxiway here. All right, we're gonna take off at this taxiway, a little further up. All right, let's hold short. Let's check for traffic here. A little choppy, the frames. I don't know why. That's since I started streaming. I don't know why this is this stream bouncing around. Like it looks weird. It's all bouncing. I'm not sure if it's doing that for you guys, but I have no problems here with FPS on the stream side. I'm confused about that. Okay, let's announce our departure. Detroit traffic, American 3539 departure, runway 22 left. Kalen to departure. All right, everything else is good. Let me just double check one thing down here below. Flaps is set, everything is good on that side. One on. Two. Okay. Okay, so let's see. That changes. Map is the same. Let's make sure we're on the right nav source and make sure we're on the right. ADF1, I think we clicked that on. Let me turn that off. Oh, that's fine. Okay, let's depart. wheels aren't actually turning. I remember them turning before, so I'm not sure if that's just a current glitch or whatever. Let me have my view turn a little faster. All right, let's line up. All right, let's go. 50%. And toga. Flaps, spoilers. V1, rotate, V2. Positive rate, gear up. I always have to reset the flight director in this thing. Okay, let's follow flight director. Hold nose down. I gotta change the sensitivity on this thing a little bit. Flaps up 1 degree there. So give me a caution about the spoilers. Something didn't get hydraulics. Dude, I tried to turn that on. All right, there we go. And it wasn't turning on before. All right, continue our climb. Our initial altitude is set to 10,000. Climbing pretty fast. So we'll keep our throttle in toga. Let's put it in climb. Okay. Let's make sure we're going the right way here. Let's zoom out. Okay. Let's put our nose down here a little bit. And let's continue our altitude all the way to 28,000. Alright, altitude, change faster. Why is he turning, plane? What the heck? Is it winds hitting me? It's turning like without me turning. Alright, 28,000. Alright, landing lights off. Alright, let's get our nose down here so we can get our speed up. Very sensitive. I know I gotta measure my trim and stuff with this plane. Because look at it, it's hopping. I'm trying to keep it straight. There's a lot of hopping. So we're just messing with our sensitivity here. Sorry, our trim.
So as your crew does do frequent safety checks,
should be a little bit 7,000 though. So we're not sticking to our waypoint here. So let's go ahead and set our altitude to. Alright, let me just do this. I'm gonna go ahead, put on V speed, or actually altitude. And stick to lower altitude, 17,000. Let's make this turn. And then we're going to put on nav. Okay, and then we're going to turn on autopilot. So it's going to follow the nav, and it's going to keep me the altitude 16,800. Let's go straight to 17,000. It should be. All right, and then we want our speed to be at. All right, let's bring back the throttle. Gotta go to idle to get it to slow down here a little bit. All right, it should be climbing up to. All right, let's continue our climb a little faster. Actually, let's stay at 15,500. Okay, and then let's bring back our speeds. Let's see, we should be our next altitude below 9,000. So we had some restrictions that we didn't follow. So we should have been at 11,500 by here. So since we're already over restrictions, we're going to stay at 15,000 for now. And we'll make sure watch those restrictions next time more carefully. As you know, this thing doesn't just follows the headings, not the altitudes there. All right, so I'm gonna bring back my throttle a little bit more, keep my speed down. So it's just a matter of putting the throttle, moving it in different places to try to keep your speed. That's the only thing about this plane, it's a manual throttle. That looks nice. Yeah, so a little struggle getting off the ground here in this thing, and maintaining it. It's a lot different when you're streaming and actually doing a flight. Trying to know all the procedures and stuff and how this thing flies. I haven't flown a manual aircraft like this in a while. All right, so it's following the line. Looks a little slanted. You have a crosswind of 52 knots, so that makes sense. Let's bring back our throttle a little bit more. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, let's bring it back like there. And that's about 65 and 1. I noticed at cruise, I usually keep it at, like, when I was testing it, I usually keep it at 69, 70 N1. That keeps it. I'm going to bring back my throttle a little bit, maybe up a little bit. Why is it going down? Okay. 70%? 70? Let's keep it 70, 72. Yeah, let's bring it back a little bit down. Try to keep it a 70 and 1. I think that's it's always a good number for staying at the speed you want to be at. Okay, so we need to be at our cruising altitude, flight level 280 at smooth. We'll be at flight level 240, 248 at ice, K-lane 210. So let's see here, K-lane at 210. So we're good. We're already at 15,000. Our speed is going up again. So like I said, my throttle is very fidgety. So I'm trying to keep it at 70, but it keeps raising the N1 past 70. Like it went up again. I'm trying to keep it at 70 somehow. Let's see. It's okay. All right, let's turn on our seatbelt signs. It's pretty clear up here. All right, so we're staying around 67, and it's maintaining our climb speed. All right, 12 nautical miles away from our next waypoint there. And we're just maintaining our altitude. Alright, so I think we can continue climbing because we have no more restrictions. Level 210. Alright, let's go ahead and click V speed. And let's climb at 2,500 feet per minute. And then we're going to increase our speed a little bit, knowing that we will have to adjust for that climb. All right, let's set our altitude to this will go 220. And there we go. It started to climb. So we're just going to stay at K-Lane at 210, 220 is what I'm going to just put in. And everything else is good up here. No, we're going to leave our bank limits to where it is. Speed, okay, so we raised our speed to 85%, and you see that it's doing good. So 69, 70 N1 is a good number when you're trying to stay at a level pace. I noticed. So if I want to climb and maintain my speed, 85 N1, not bad. Next flight, we'll go through our checklist and everything. We just wanted to get off the ground and make sure everything is good. Let's dim the cabin lights. So again, halfway. So then for takeoff. Okay. All right, so we should be turning here at our next waypoint here. Metro something. All right, so still climbing to flight level 220. We've crossed transitional altitude. Let's go ahead and push that in. Standard. That's why it was blinking. And to turn off our logo light. And sorry, our wing light. Everything else is good. I don't know if this plane has Wi-Fi, but we're going to initialize.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's a new plane. It's a new version.
has now turned on the Wi-Fi.
All right, speed is doing very good.
Please check the seat.
All right, so once you get used to this plane, it's pretty lovely. Actually, I'm gonna not touch there. I'm gonna leave that there and then turn this down. Okay. And the clouds are looking phenomenal in the new update. And look at that. There's no pixelation in those clouds right now. I might have to drop my. I did raise my graphic settings 2 notches. The render scaling from 100 to 110, but that really doesn't affect me that much. But I did raise the grass from medium settings to ultra, so I might have to drop that back down because I could see I was having a little frame issues near the ground, and it might just be that simple setting. Okay, let's continue our climb here. Let's bring back our speed. Yeah, we got to cruising and we wasn't watching the speed. Well, not cruising, but we got to our next waypoint and it leveled off at 22,000 and it started to increase speeds. That's fine. We didn't go over speed or anything. Let's go straight to 28,000. I'm done with the restrictions. I think we'll pass ice by 24,000 and then 28,000 by smug. So let's go straight to 28,000. And let's go ahead, V speed and up. Let's see if she could climb at 2,500 feet per minute. And let's go ahead and raise our throttle to climb. Let's see if she can handle it. You can do it, baby. All right, so she could handle it 2,500 feet per minute. Still dropping speed a little bit, slightly, but we're getting back to where I want to be in climb speed anyway. So I think it's got it. 87 N1% N1, still dropping a little bit. All right, let's drop our rate of speed, or we could raise our throttle, but I'd rather not. I'd rather go no further and climb. So let's drop our rate of climb down to 2,000 feet per minute. And let's see if we could continue our climb. Look how beautiful those clouds are. Give me 1 second. Let's make sure we're still climbing. We're almost at cruising altitude, and the speed of sea is now doing good. So we're still in climb mode. So I'm learning. I'm learning. Thank you for sticking around with me. I don't know if the stream is choppy for you guys. Let me look at my phone, because I'm looking at my tablet and the stream is choppy, and it shouldn't be because it's perfect. Based on the stream data in my program, it's perfect. So let me make sure it's just the tablet, or is it really my stream that's lagging? Let's see. Tablet, or is it really my... All right, I'm trying to turn this iPhone down. It's not doing it. Okay, go away, Siri. Oh my gosh, I hate iPhones. It's choppy in the stream somehow. All right, so the stream is choppy. That's ridiculous. I don't know how. The last stream I did was 1080p, no chops. This one's choppy for no reason, because it doesn't show that it's choppy in my streams. I don't understand why it's choppy. Let me switch to... I swear, there's nothing that ever works good for me. This is why I don't stream that often. Because nothing works good for me on any computer, any house, whatever, any simulator. Like, there's no need for the stream. I have super fast internet now. 1080p should be streaming smooth. All right, let's see where we're at. Okay, so we're coming up to cruising altitude, and the speed is going to start increasing, which is fine. What is our cruise speed? Let's see here, where is it? .74290. All right, let's bring it back. We're at 0.75 right now. Let's bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. All right, see if I can get it to 290. Let's set it for 290. So let's see where that is, and let's bring back the throttle a little bit more. Let's go middle. See where we're at with the throttle. So we're under climb. And I guess we gotta get it to our 70, right? Let's get it to the 70. Oh. And let's see if it stays exactly at our speed. Then we know 70 is just a good number. We're at 73 right now. Let's see, 74, 75. All right, so we're at ground speed of 420 knots. And let's see here, the winds are 208 at 63. All right, so we're dropping under the speed, so let's go a little higher. 76 and 1. 78. Looks like we're good at 79, 80 and 1. Clouds are amazing though. And this is Rex Weather Force, Weather Sky Force. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. My stream is definitely choppy. I gotta change some type of setting. I gotta go back to 720p, or I don't know.
And we do thank you for your attention. Once we have reached a safe and comfortable cruising altitude, your flight attendants will pick you up the cabin will offer you beverages.
Maybe I gotta drop my bit rate back down.
Service. During the course of our flight, snacks and
Or my preset quality. It could be that. I have it on max quality. I believe it's supposed to be on
all fasten seatbelts on the outside of all garments or blankets.
max
So what
performance.
your crew does do frequent safety checks until you to see yourself that will result in having to awaken for compliance. We thank you in advance for your cooperation.
All right, let's check our speed. Okay, so we're a little under. I don't want to move the throttle again, but let's move it a little bit so we can maintain our Mach 7.4. Just a tight knot, tight notch. Come on, give me 82 and 1. Yeah, my throttle really blows. 80 and 1. Is it going up? No. Let's try to get to 82. When I move up the throttle, it drops first. It's such a bad throttle. I gotta get a new one. 80. Every time I move it, it drops first. Like I went way up and I'm still at. There we go. 82, 83. I don't want to go too high. Yeah, let's see. No. Now let's see where that goes. All right, so we're maintaining enough speed here. Bring back the throttle a little bit. Top of the descent is coming up here at wind. All right, so let's double check something here. All right, so we started descending here at wind, and we need to be at fire at 24,000. That's pretty fast between those distances. There's only 10 nautical miles between the two. 3,000 down. Atlanta, Ivan. Can I fly to Atlanta? I actually want to fly to Atlanta. A lot of tests I did was in the Atlanta area. So you want to fly to Atlanta with Frontier? Probably Delta, to be honest. I don't really fly with Frontier. So yeah, but I maybe from Charlotte to Atlanta, that would be a nice flight. I just need to figure out the streaming quality, what's going on with it. Actually, let me disconnect from my Wi-Fi and see if it has anything to do with that. I'm gonna disconnect my phone from my Wi-Fi. Why? I want to see if it's something to do with my other devices, because I tested the stream. I tested the stream with this with all my devices on and everything, and this new settings the last stream, and it didn't. I didn't have any issues. So I'm not. I swear to God, guys, every time I fly this sim, it's always something. It's definitely choppy, even on off the Wi-Fi. It's choppy. So I don't know why the stream is choppy. Is the stream choppy to you, Atlanta Ivan? All right, so we're maintaining pretty good speed. Performance. Let's see if there's a. Let's double check our weather and everything here. So in core, there's no air traffic, which is good. I mean, learn this plane, so I don't want any air traffic, any live ATC right now. Winds are 190 at 9, gusting 18 knots. So we're still good for runway 1 left. Altimeter is 2987. Let's set up our runway data here. Frequency, let's see here. Charts, scratch runway points. Charts and maps. FP. So let's go to chord. And the elevation, 680. Alright, so for the runway. Alright, runway 10 left. Need the ILS frequency. Tower. All right, 10 left is 93.7. Elevation 672. Okay, let's drop back the speed a little bit more. We're gonna be descending soon. Descent checklist, landing elevation. We already have that set. TCAS, fuel checked, radar. CAS, landing data set, approach briefing. Okay, let's check everything here. So 5,000 opossum. Just approach. Okay, Ray at 2300. All right, this helps us. This tells us how much. I totally forgot about this, by the way. This gives us example of well, it tells us what we should be descending at, the rate of descent. So once we cross what is it, Wayne, which we're crossing right now, wind, let's descend down to 2400 feet per minute. Okay, so down to 240. And let's descend down 2400 feet per minute. It probably wants us to descend a little faster now, 3200, because we took a little long to do it. So let's descend down 3200. And it should match up to this little bubble here. It's a little further now, because that's where we're supposed to be, but that's where it says we should be at now, 3500 now. Because it's a deep descent. Let's bring back our throttle to idle so we can maintain that speed. Only thing is this route has no speeds calculated. So let's drop down to 270 on descent. And if we need to get down to that, idle is doing good. If we need to get down any further, faster, we need to use spoilers. Okay. Crossing 240. Okay, let's continue our descent down. And let's just go all the way down to, let's see here. We need to be at happy at flight level 190. So let's just set for 190. All right, our speed, we gotta pull up our throttle because we're not descending. Let's continue our descent down to 190. And let's bring our throttle back down to a little bit down. And let's continue our descent. And our descent rate should be to Ernie 3.3. I'm not gonna descend that fast, so well, let's raise it to 3,000. All right, so we're descending 3,000 feet per minute. Let's bring back our throttle to idle. Gotta maintain that speed back and forth. So it's not choppy for you. I don't know why it's choppy for me when I'm watching. The stream is completely choppy. Okay, we're descending pretty fast. Earn, we need to be at auto inhibit 190 poppy. We're coming in pretty fast, huh? Let's zoom in. All right, should be getting down to 190. I'll give a little throttle. All right. Let's decrease our rate of descent. A little fast there. Let's match more of that little bubble, so 1,800 feet per minute. $1,900 feet per minute. Maybe 2,000. 2,000. Okay. Throttle on idle. Let's bring it back. And let's continue our descent down to, straight down to 10,000. We're just going to go straight down to 10,000. So we don't have to keep changing so much. Or let's go to tubes, which is 17,000. So let's go 17,000. So it shows it's a little further. So we need to descend a little faster. There you go. You see the thing is adjusting, the purple curve. So that also helps us. So 2,400 feet per minute. That's pretty good. Let's turn on seatbelt signs.
To prepare for
All right,
landing,
wing light on.
close your tray table and put away carry-on items. Place your seat in the original upright position. We will now collect any items you wish to discard. Please put away larger electronic devices, including laptop computers.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
KMDW or Court. I'm going to Court. To Chicago or here.
Devices must remain in airplane mode until after we land. We will be landing soon.
All right, let's bring back our throttle here a little bit. And let's continue our descent. Let's just head straight down to 10,000 as we said before. So we don't have to keep doing this. V speed. VS. Down. And let's bring back our throttle. And let's continue descent down. It's a little too much. Let's match the bubble a little bit. Altitude down to 10,000. Let's bring it down, bring it down. Come on, I hate this knob, the way it turns. Come on, via speed, thank you. And descend. All right, we're in the clouds when we have icing. Let's go ahead and turn on. Let's just switch to this view because I can't see. Wing and cow anti-ice. All right, let's make sure we're descending here down to speed is dropping. Altimeter tune, let's come off of standard. And altimeter 29er, double check.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has asked the flight attendants to remain seated with their
29er
seatbelts on in
87.
their jump seats until we pass through this area of turbulence. We do apologize for the delay in our service.
All right, let's bring our throttle up because we're descending and it's still, let's descend faster actually. That's a problem. And throttle back down to idle. We can maintain that speed, that's fine. Chicago traffic, American 3539. We're expecting the ILS approach to runway 10 center. Is it 10 center? Or 10? Yes. All right, so we need to be at months at 11,000. So we're getting down. Low speed. All right, under the clouds there. All right, weren't we able to tune our radios? Frequency. Let's see here. If I could get that done right away. ILS 10. Oh my gosh, not right now, dude. Terminal. All right, we're a little high, so let's go ahead and descend a little faster. Bring back our throttle. Should have been 11,000. We're at 12,000, so not too bad. Okay, we're doing good. All right, so let's continue down to Giorgio, 9,000. All right, let's bring out our, we're on idle, so let's bring out our flaps. Okay, we don't need as much. All right, let's get down to 9,000.
To prepare for landing, please close your tray table and put away carry-on items.
Okay, spoilers in. Let's see if we maintain that speed. Let's maintain speed. Stop zooming. All these sims do that. It's the most annoying thing in the world. 220. Okay, we're doing good without spoilers. All right, landing lights on. It costs 10,000.
We will be landing soon.
Okay. I have to do a manual landing because I can't get let's see, LS10 center localizer. Where is it? Cat 10 left, 10 center, cat 10 center. Come on, what's the frequency? 108.95. All right, what is our next altitude? Let's bring up our throttle a little bit. All right, let's get down to 5,000. Let's do that first, and then we'll put in the frequency. Let's bring back our throttle a little bit. All right, down to 5,000. Come on, throttle. Stop it. Okay, and VS speed, and down to 5,000. Okay. Actually, I don't like that view. It's too far. So 108.95. And let's see if we get it to work. Okay. So this is where you do the TCAS. Okay, there we go. TCAS. Below. Should be low. Oh, click below here. Whatever. All right. Should be good. All right, getting down to 12. Let's bring back our throttle. It's already let's bring some flaps out because our throttle's on idle already. I've never flown to KBDL. Nope. Which airport is KBDL? Here we are in Chicago. Let's see our frames are good. Let's maintain. Coming up to 5,000. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to simply type something and the iPhone does not want me to. Okay, let's put flaps back in. Sorry about that. Throttle up. Dropping speed a little more than we want. Okay. All right, let's see. Our next altitude is still 5,000, so let's maintain 5. Oh my gosh, what is my camera view doing? Let's maintain 5,000, and all right, we can bring back our throttle. Okay, not doing good here. Okay, let's see what it does. Let's let it do its thing. Let's see what it does. It's off. Let's bring our speed back to 200. Oh, we got ATC online. Good job. All right, let's do heading hold. And have the aircraft turn back via the heading. All right, let's jump on the frequency. We have center online 134.87. Bad timing. Come on, come on. This thing takes too long to turn. Okay, we have to look up here just to make sure everything is good. Okay. 1287. 134.87.
Endeavor 5901, squawk 353.
All right, let's bring our throttle up. Okay, so we're good. Course is in, and we're heading back to our waypoint. Did autopilot just turn off? What the heck? What the heck are you doing, plane?
Chicago Center, 117 November Papa. Can you repeat the traffic for us?
Autopilot just turned off on its own, and it's climbing.
2 North Papa, it's going to be fly, runway heading, runway 22 left clear for takeoff. I got traffic turning final, so I need to depart now or you have to hold. Delta 5662, the O'Hare winds 190 at 9er, gusting 18.
All right, so autopilot's doing weird things.
Cleveland 13 Center, just confirm that was the wind midway.
Midway winds reporting 190 at 9er, gusting 18.
Chicago Center, American. Stupid dudes keep talking about the wins right now. Chicago Center, American 3539 with you, flight level 5,000.
American 3539, Chicago Center, squawk 3512.
3512, American 3529.
Chicago Center, Cinder 9981, short of Sierra 1, ready for
Let's
taxi.
see autopilot works now.
And 9981.
Bro, autopilot is done, bro. It's not working.
Taxi.
Alright, so let's see if we can maintain this plane while we put in our squawk. We're probably like flying crazily right now.
And comparison speed 0, Romeo Romeo Foxtrot, Papa Zulu Cross, Romeo 10 Center.
Sierra, Romeo, Romeo, Foxtrot, Papa, and then can we take Delta, Delta intersection for Cinder 9981?
Yeah, it's fine, taxi Romeo 10 left to Delta, Delta.
Alright, Sierra 1, Sierra, Romeo, Romeo, Foxtrot, Papa, and then Delta, Delta. For
Yo, this throttle is crazy, guys. We barely touch it.
Radar contact about 10 west of O'Hare, turn right heading 100, advise O'Hare site, it's going to be at your 1 to 12 o'clock, about 900 miles.
Right, 110, we'll report when airport is site for American 2539. Come on, keep the altitude up. Keep the altitude up. Let's bring our speed back. All right, we gotta fly manually here, guys. Okay. Maintain 3500. This throttle, you barely touch it and it just goes crazy.
Cross runway 31 right, or correction, cross runway 13 left.
Let's go flaps 1.
Okay, we'll cross 13 left, and we're just straight in there on
All right, let's turn. We're still dropping in altitude, plane. What are you doing? Like, it doesn't look like it's dropping in altitude. 090, American 3539. 090. Whoa, 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 whoa. This plane is out of control. What has happened? I'm still dropping altitude.
clear for takeoff. 1 runway 22 left.
Still dropping altitude. I don't understand how. Okay, 090. Why is it dropping altitude? Oh my gosh. I'm degrees up.
Too low terrain.
This is
3539 field now, you're 11 o'clock, yeah, field site yet.
field in sight for American 3539.
American 3539 Roger, the O'Hare winds, correction, clear visual approach runway 10 center, and the O'Hare winds 190 niner, gusting 18, runway 10 center for the land.
Clear the land, runway 10 center for American 3539. This guy came on at the wrong time, bro. This plane is doing weird stuff. Shut your mouth.
Chicago Center, 173 November, Papa Airport.
Alright, we're gonna have to try to wing this thing here, guys. We can't get it to slow down. I can't get it to slow down.
Radar contact,
Something's wrong with this plane.
climb 18 3000.
Doesn't want to slow down. Is it the winds? I think it's the winds here. Whoa, and I'm losing frames like crazy. I don't understand what's going on. Bro, this is crazy. I can't get the plane to stabilize, but it's going super fast. I need to go around. This is ridiculous. Wow, the chops and frames is killing me.
200. Too low, flaps.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna have to bring it down on the ground. We're gonna go around.
Too
We're going
low,
around for
right.
American 3539. Something's wrong with this plane. Extremely wrong.
American 3539 riser, climb, maintain 4,000 and fly, runway heading.
We're heading 4000 American 3539. I look. I keep this plane in idle, and it's still flying. I know the winds are pretty high here right now, but that's
American
ridiculous.
3539 traffic is at your 12 o'clock, turning southbound. I'm not talking to him, and you can use evasive action if you need to. Looks like you should be clear of you now. It just popped up out of nowhere, so.
All right, speed.
Chicago Center Envoy 4407, ready to copy
Altitude 4000. The view thing is killing me in this plane, guys. Now let's climb.
35, 39.
The zooming when I'm trying to just change knobs.
Maintain 4,000 and plan the visual approach for 10 center.
I'm afraid to turn on autopilot. Autopilot. Take off heading hold. Sync heading. Heading hold. Let's fix our trim. Make sure our flaps are up. And let's turn on autopilot and just pray. Come on, just stay 4,000, bro. Okay.
American 3539, turn right heading 250.
Right heading 250, American 3539. It doesn't want to follow the... Guys, I'm done with this plane.
Chicago Center, Cinder 9 on anyone heavy, short of 1 left, Maya Delta, Delta, ready to go.
Stay at 4,000. All right, bring back speed. 35, 250.
And confirm call sign is
All right, staying at 4,000 now.
Cinder.
It's Cinder.
250.
One Roger, after the departure, turn right heading 180, the O'Hare winds.
All right, let's try to maintain our speed at 222.
190,
Keep zooming every time I'm trying to change speed.
0 left, clear for takeoff in 1 feet.
All right, 220 is where we're going to maintain. All right, 250.
Chicago Center, Connie 8.
Oof, this plane is a pain. Yeah, and the loading coming into the airport was ridiculous. Like, come on. Like, come on. The sim's running good, and then the loading coming into the airport is just stupid.
Chicago Center, United 2465 radio.
2465, 5x5, expect clearance via PDC here in about 60 seconds.
Expect clearance via PDC, United 2465.
So our flap speeds. Good. All right, get back our throttle.
Yeah, American 3539, flighting 270, vector is final.
Say that one more time.
Contact about 5 south west of Midway, climb, maintain, flight level 330.
330, Connie 812.
And it's all your good argument, key.
Connie 812, repeat please.
All right, let's hope this thing listens to us in terms of the altitude and heading. We're at 4,000, and we're at 180. We're maintaining speed. Let's give more flaps, see if that helps. All right, more throttle.
991 radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 390, clear Kaminsky.
Kaminsky and 390 for...
Throttle is really fidgety in this thing. I'm trying to get this thing to maintain, to stay level too. Look, like it's, the flaps are out. Let's see if I can go more flaps just to see if it corrects it. And make sure we have more throttle. All right, he's gonna let us know where to turn. Oh yeah, we gotta come all the way back around. So let me bring back the throttle a little bit. All right, messing with this throttle is very cumbersome, very a lot of work.
American 3539, fly heading 270.
Right, 270 American 3539.
American 28 full airspace to the east, Cleveland outline, rear service to terminate, have a good day. Thank you very much, bye-bye.
Alright, bring back the throttle a little bit more again. We're still speeding up. Alright, hopefully you have a better approach anyway. Since we're redoing this, keep our throttle down again, once again. Alright, so now we're more level. So at this speed, we have our flaps at 20.
Request to land, Kilo.
So 30 at 185. So I have to be out. Yeah. So 185 at 30, and then let's bring our throttle up, and 170. We bring it to 45 flaps. So pretty high flaps. Speeds. All right, let's drop in our reference speeds as well. Should be 138. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
1205, squawk 3504.
138. Let's bring back our throttle again. It's so hard to maintain it.
Chicago Center, look at the 1205 with flight level 330. So the 1205, squawk 3504. Jeffrey 1205, squawk 3504.
Speed.
Chicago Center, hello, American 6, flight level 370.
All right, 4,000 feet.
American 2, squawk 3545. 3545, American.
All right, I'm going to drop this setting just quickly. Oh my gosh, not that. Let's just drop this quick and drop the grass. Come on, where are you? Medium. All right. That should help. See, we're still dropping to 29 frames. Alright, speed is staying good. We're going to come all the way back around.
Chicago Center, 172 November, request to land, Kilo and Mike, David Whiskey.
Alright, let's bring back our speed a little bit up. Or we're going to have to go higher flaps. I'm going to keep my speed low because it seems to have a gust around here. So let's keep our speed at 185, 190 max. Oh my gosh. 190, bring it back a little bit.
Approach by 13 center, turn right heading 270, maintain 3000.
Turn right. 3.
Alright, speed is staying good, altitude is working. From the time the autopilot crapped out when we were supposed to make this right originally and the autopilot just went left, since that happened, we weren't able to recover the autopilot. Alright, more speed.
Alpha 12, Alpha 13, right turn to left turn Delta Delta.
Right, Envoy 4407, taxi 10 left via Delta Delta via Alpha 12, Alpha 13, November, Delta Delta.
And right from Delta is now turn to O'Hare. The O'Hare altimeter is 2787. American 35, third answer, riding 300.
Right 300, American 3539.
Envoy 4407, do you copy taxi clearance?
That's correct, I copy taxi clearance. Taxi runway 10 left via Delta to Delta Delta, Alpha 12, Alpha 13, November, Delta Delta. Envoy 4407.
Perfect.
Chicago Center United 2465, waiting for discharge.
2465, tail north, clear push and advisory air protect.
So north, clear for push, United 24.
Bucket 6 right for planning purposes.
All right, we're just trying to maintain our speed. That's all we're worrying about. Just maintaining speed, getting used to this. Maintain speed. You move it up a little bit, you move it down a little bit. It moves so fast. So long time to do a U-turn here and come back around. I guess because we're going pretty slow. But we wanted to keep our speed down because there's a high gust of wind around here, and it's stopping me from being able to bring our speed back. We had our spoilers fully out, and we had throttle on idle and full flaps, and we were still at 200 knots. It was not slowing us down. Let's see how we do on this approach, and then we'll enable approach and see if we get that to work. I might do something bonkers too. All right, so he's gonna bring us back around at some point. My frames are looking a little better since I dropped down the settings. I should have left the one setting at 110 and just dropped down the grass and trees, because maybe that was what was hurting me. I gotta stop raising my settings when I think everything is good, because when you go to a new location, those settings will hurt you.
American 2, that's approved, just advise back.
Thank you very much, American 6.
American 35, third answer, right heading 040.
Right 040, 3539. All right, so we're making a right 040 as the air traffic controller says. So it's hard when you're already trying to learn this plane, and then air traffic control comes on, and you're like, oh crap, I gotta now listen to him and fly this plane correctly. Let's bring up our throttle a little bit.
Good afternoon, Nippon 012 Heavy with you, descending.
Bring it back down as we're coming back up to 190 knots. Why do they not have an auto throttle in this plane? That's crazy.
712, Chicago Center, good afternoon.
Alright, so I gotta try to understand this altitude thing. Push to cancel. So that does it, yeah, so that's to cancel, never mind. And but it wasn't holding altitude or nothing. All right, let's bring back the throttle a little bit. Oh, we have to enable reverse thrusters. Don't forget that. All right, so once we get on the ground, we're able to use the reverse thrusters now that we enabled it.
American 3539 sliding 060 now.
060 3539.
60, I'd like to send and maintain 4,000, O'Hare altimeter 2987. 2987, that's 4,000.
Yeah, he's just putting us basically back on track, exactly as you see here, the route. All right, so we're climbing a little bit over where we want it to be, but obviously the turn slowed us down. So let's bring back our throttle a little bit, and then we're gonna maintain speed 180. Well, we won't maintain it right now, but I'll set it for that, and then we'll come in. We'll bring it down eventually to match that. I'm gonna zoom in. See how far. See how much close I want it. Where is this in nautical miles? Doesn't say. Nope, doesn't say anywhere. Oh, there it is. 20 nautical miles, 10 nautical miles, 5. All right, so let's stick to 5 or 2.5, I guess. Whatever. We're already at 180, so we're good. All right, so we're coming in for a better approach than the last time. So let's try this again. Let's hope the speed's maintained. And let's hope this thing doesn't try to load again while we're coming in. On final, like, why would it load? It already should have loaded everything, right? But, you know, like so. Now let's go. Flaps 30, as we're at 180 speed. Let's bring our throttle up. Just a little bit, maintain that.
American 3539, Herb, could be 1 o'clock, 9 miles, device build in sight.
Airport is in sight for 3539. Let's hit approach, see what happens. Bring back our speed. All right, let's bring back our speed to 170. Altitude down to 2300. Full flaps. Let's bring up our speed. Okay. So we're going to maintain 1. Let's bring back our throttle. And maintain 155. And let's bring back our throttle. All right, looks like we've captured the localizer on glide slope.
Yeah, 2465 or 10
high. We do have a crosswind of 30 knots. Is that what it looks like? 38, 30 knots.
10 left via Alpha 9.
All right, reverse thrust is enabled. Our speed is too low. I'll watch the speed. Full flaps right now. All right, let's maintain speed 1, 4, 5. Okay, let's bring back throttle. Should be crossing the 2300 right now. Glide slope's a little high. Maintain on throttle. Let's hope this thing gets back on track. A little high. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go gear down. Definitely, you can see there's a crosswind, as you could see, massive crosswind. All right, gear is down. All right, let's prepare here. Flight 10 speed seated for landing. Watch our speed. Laps is full. Massive crosswind, guys. So we gotta touch down and bring the nose over. Once we touch down. I think our zoom is a little too far. All right. Let's keep the speed to where it's at, 145. Crabbing in. All right. I think we're good. We crossed the right altitude there. Crabbing in. That's crazy. All right, let's bring back the speed to 138. We'll keep our throttle up a little bit. And we're crabbing in. You can see that we're facing to the left.
Radar contact, climb maintain altitude 20.
Flying 220, onboard 4407.
American 35 through 90, winds 19 9, gusting 18, or 10 center, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 10 center for American 3539. Alright, there's no tower. Alright, looks like it's coming off point a little bit. Crossing 1000. We're about to turn off autopilot. Autopilot off. Frames, man, come on. Alright, let's throttle, let's maintain that and trim. Okay, 2 poppies, let's maintain our speed here, bring back throttle. High. A little high. Chair's in the way, kind of. We're a little high. Ugh. Speed. Oh, it keeps dropping like that. Let's be a trim. Come on, get down, baby. Beyond the point.
Falcon 60, Mike, turn left heading 360, vectors for final.
Nose over. Reverse thrust. Make sure reverse thrust is enabled. Okay. And manual brakes. Okay. Reverse thrust disengage. Alright, landing negative 206. Brakes here. Still choppy, I don't understand. Vacated runway 10 center for American 3539. Won't show any taxi rate.
Welcome to, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be arriving at gate T9.
We're on Foxtrot here. You want us to taxi on Papa for 2539?
For American Airlines here, and that is across from gate T12 down the escalators. The escalators across from gate T12. Down those escalators. Carousel number 10. On behalf of all employees of American Airlines, we'd like to thank you for flying.
Alright.
Once again, thank you for flying.
Clear spoilers. Should be going down, but it's the opposite way for some reason. There we go. And flaps cleared. Alright. Landing lights, I turned those on. Only 2 was on. Okay, good job. I guess. Let's continue to taxi across the runway since we have clearance. I'm going to turn off landing lights once we clear the runway. Not bad for our first landing, but definitely some weird stuff throughout the entire flight. But we don't give up. Crossing runway 10 left for 2529. Whoa! That what? There's no taxiway over here? Where the hell? Interesting. All right. Taxi landing lights off. Leave the taxi lights on. Let's just go straight. This airport is retarded. Strobes off. Wing light off. Is this actually off? All right, APU. And those should be open. How? APU door closed. I don't think it's gonna start. Let's go left here.
Turn right heading 090.
I'm gonna turn on my settings a little bit more if it's gonna keep stuttering when I get to airports like that.
Bravo fly, the runway heading 4 lanes, winds 15012, remain 14, clear for takeoff.
APU, what are you doing here? I can't do it while this is on. Start valve, so it's open now. Okay, there we go. Let's see where we're going here. Let's continue around the airport. All right, starting APU, and it is starting. Okay, good. This thing taxis pretty fast. I guess we're a little empty. I'm on idle this entire time, and it's rolling. All right, we're gonna continue around and get into one of these gates here. All right, that front wheel is not turning. That's an that must just be a glitch because I've seen it turn before when I've flown, when I've practiced. All right, APU is ready to use. Should say available up top. Yep, okay. So we can shut off the engines as soon as we get in here.
Turn right, heading 130.
CRJ, we got a spot here. The way it holds brakes. Okay, we have arrived, and let's shut off the engines immediately. And to do so, it's the reverse, press and down. Showing the engine shutting off. Yes. Press and down. Alright, so we got most things to work. We got reverse thrust to work. We got engines turning on and off to work. Just weird little things we had throughout the flight that needs to be updated. And some little mistakes we made probably. Let's turn on the taxi lights. By the way, let's wait. So it's off the whole time. Confused. This thing just flips and just does its own thing. I don't know. Beacon light off. Logo light. See, it just, I guess I flip it and it flips twice. So if you press it, but some things need to flip. hydraulics.
Request is turtle at 1111.
Okay, all right, let's go ahead and connect the jetway. That thing looks nice. Damn, that's actually looks pretty nice textures there. Wow, I like that. I don't know about the green reflection, but all right,
Endeavor
jetway
5011,
connect.
leaving airspace to the northwest. Minneapolis Center is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency changes approved. So on.
Sorry, we're showing Minneapolis Center online. Is he logging off or?
All right, and let's jump to our
One side.
aircraft, and let's go ahead and where is it? Ground power. I guess we have to chuck the aircraft first. Ground power, and then we're gonna open doors. Let's see here. I change it to nope. I gotta click this first.
Endeavor 5011, contact Minneapolis on 133.4.
33.4, we'll see Endeavor 5011.
All right, we're gonna start deboarding. Seatbelt signs. Let's turn those off. Oh, so no smoke. It stays on. You never could smoke. All right. And then we could turn off the APU. AC is available, so we don't have to do anything. I guess you just hit this to stop it. Okay. Oh, it's not using APU power. The ground power, it's available. Oh, never mind. I forgot how to click it. Okay. All right. So the door is open. It's down for the jetway for the railings. Ground power is connected. Chocks is there, and cabin lights full bright. And let's go ahead and call up for the ground trucks.
6901, you're outside my airspace now. You can mount Unicom 122.8.
22.8.
And let's go baggage. Oh, you know what the bags are. Don't you mess with me. And that's that. Baggage is coming off, and passengers are going to start to deplane. And you're going to see there's 66 passengers, and now they're leaving. Okay. What else we got? Okay, so what we could do all right, so let's deboard first, and then we're gonna show landing and replay. We're gonna test it out. We were supposed to show landing and replay before we deboarded. I mean, before we turned off the engines, but we could always turn this thing, flip this thing right back off, right back in start mode, fast, and then come on, truck, and then we could just do the landing and replay. So let's just wait till the passengers finish, get off, and let's disconnect from online. And that extra noise was from online. That's weird. Okay, and what else we got? That's it. All right, so just wait for passengers to finish, get off. 19 left. They're getting off pretty fast.
Captain, all passengers have left the plane.
In your thing, but not in this. So TCAS mode, I gotta remember this. So this is done here. And I guess I could do traffic off, on, okay. So traffic off and TCAS mode on standby. And radar tilt above or below, normal. So you can do above and below? Oh, interesting, okay. All right, so this is how you turn on TCAS. I gotta remember that. And 1 to 2.8. That's back to Unicom. We know this. So we know the frequency worked on the nav because we did it. And it did pretty good up to the end. It's coming in too low. Let's see here. Okay, right route cleared. Okay, passengers are off even for this. Okay, so let's get this out of here. Okay, close the passenger program. All right, let's turn this thing back on. All right, so we're done, guys. Deboarded, bags are, oh, the bags are out. I totally forgot about that. Okay, that's done. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna put this thing in. Um, mm, okay. Oh, default state ready for taxi. Oh, let me cold and dark. There we go. For the next time I come in and save. I don't know if I'll save there. All right, so we're gonna do ready for startup. No, ready for taxi. Taxi. And definitely going down. Close. Moved. Is it going to start the engines? Or is it going to start the engines? Alright, so starting up the engine, guys, and then we're going to do landing replay. Actually do it while it's starting up. At least they're running. As long as the chocks and all that stuff, let's remove the chocks. I thought I removed those. Please. It's actually a nice picture right there. Sim looks good. I'm gonna put it back to 110 and leave the trees down. And what else did I turn up that I just need to leave down? My computer with this graphics card, it just can't handle it. Gotta get a new one. I have to turn the texture resolution down eventually. Texture resolution, texture sampling. At least turn that back down. It won't do it until I restart, I believe. But at least the next time it should be ready. Texture resolution just can't handle it. Okay, let's stop the recording. We're offline, so don't have to worry about that. And we just need to jump into replay mode. I'm gonna click save on it. All right, and then let's go replay. Oh, it's not responding. Thank God I clicked save. Okay, let's see what it's doing here. Replay mode. All right, it's gonna take us back to the other airport. So pause, and then we drag it all the way back to Chicago. Okay. All right. All right, we're gonna let it load. Reload the city. Definitely still loading because the frames are low. I don't even think the CD loaded yet. Give it a little bit, still loading up. Is that it? Okay, and that's still a little low, laggy. I think it's still loading. Yeah, that was just loaded up. Still loading. Just look around so it loads everything. All right, we moved it again, and I think it's loading again. There's no streets here, unless that's how it is. Let's go ahead and replay. Let's go around this way. So we came in a little high, trying to maintain. Was it this one that we came in high? I was trying to get it down. It's wobbling, so I got to get that trim right. And there was a high gust of winds, but still. Like, we shouldn't be dipping down like that, but the trim was just feeling weird. The yoke is way too sensitive. I just couldn't get it down. See me dipping it down? I had the throttle on idle for a while too. This plane is hard to get the nose down. I noticed that even when Captain Canada streams, it's like the nose floats. All right, let's go back a little bit. Ah, thing is so fidgety. It goes back so fast, so far. All right, loading again. Frames are just. All right, let's just pause. Wait for it to load because it's still loading. It loads the scenery. The way that the sim is built is so stupid in a way that it has to, like, just moving forward and back, it reloads the area again. That's probably why they haven't implemented reload in their built into the sim yet, because they know that that stupidly happens. Like, I just moved the plane from the runway to here and it already reloads the scenery. It should be like in a specific radius. It should be loaded. Jeez, fix these things. All right, let's see if we could put those in. Spoilers are stuck out. It's whatever. The limitations, but it still looks good. Choppy for whatever reason, I don't know why. I gotta get the trimming on this aircraft or whatever set. The sensitivity. Doesn't show reverse thrust, of course. Or I can actually do it so you can see it. Nice. So why did the spoilers not do that? Alright, so I can actually do the reverse thrust while it's moving. Give me 1 second here, guys.
Don't sink. 100. Don't sink. 50. 40. 30. Don't sink. 20. 10.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I got work calls coming in at the same time. All right, so we're gonna end this stream. We had too much problems with the stream is laggy for no reason at all. Because I have super high upload speeds, like over 40 megabits, um, and almost gigabit internet speed. And yeah, just weird stuff with the plane. But we came in and landed it eventually once we want to go around and got our composure together and got everything right. So not too bad. So everything else is good. I like the plane. What bothers me the most is when I have frame issues out of nowhere. So if you're already learning a plane and having problems, and then the frames just drop like tremendously and pauses, it's no fun. It just makes me not want to fly because I'm already frustrated with the plane, right? It's not a plane I fly every day or ever flown before. and then frames just makes things so much harder to, because you're trying to look around the aircraft and do things fast. Like you're trying to look, oh, let me fix this, let me fix that, let me fix this. So it drives me insane, guys. They gotta work on this sim and make it much better performance. But other than that, I had fun. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Click subscribe, guys, and be notified next time we're flying. Hopefully we'll do a lot better next time. Have a good day.